check. Hey, hey. Hi, how are you? Hey, hey. Thank you for coming in. So, again, my name is Lola, and I am a confidence and entrepreneur coach. I help women boost their confidence, and I help entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs turn their ideas into money-making products. Ka-ching! Yes, today you are watching another episode of the Periscope Circle of Influence. We scope every Tuesday, every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. GMT. And today we're going to be talking to you about 10 tools or resources that will help you with your business. Before I go into content, I'm just going to handle some housekeeping stuff. So first and foremost, we are the Periscope Circle of Influence. You can absolutely find us on our website. That's www.periscopecircleofinfluence.com. You can also send us an email if you have any questions, any inquiries, if you'd like to book us or have us on your shows or anything like that. You can absolutely send us an email on contact@periscopecircleofinfluence.com. Now, today we have our featured scopers. The first featured scoper, which I will be talking about, her name is Cece, and she's the six-figure chick on Periscope, Twitter, on Instagram. She's _ the six-figure chick _ Okay, now the second person that I'm going to be letting you know about, who's a featured scoper as well, is Shoshana Kaliski. That's right. And the third featured scoper that I have for you guys is Bconic. Okay, so that's Bconic. And pardon me if I'm not saying the names right, but these are our featured scopers for this week. And on Thursday, we will absolutely let you know who the featured scoper is. So usually what we do is we pick the names at random and we announce it on Thursday, and the person's featured on our Periscope as well as our website, which is www.periscopecircleofinfluence.com. So I'm going to get right into the content and share with you some of the tools that I think are absolutely amazing and valuable for your business. So the first thing I want to talk to us about is a planner. So I think a planner, some sort of planner or calendar or anything, is absolutely important and imperative for you as a business person because it keeps you organized. It also allows you to put your content written down, because it's always better when you write it down. So I believe in writing down the vision and setting the goals. You cannot absolutely keep everything in your head. You will not absolutely remember everything, no matter how much how great you think your memory is. So it's very important for us to write things down, plan things out, and be organized. So a planner is the number one thing that I have for us as entrepreneurs, even in writing down our ideas, because some people may not have started a business yet, but you're thinking about it. You know, a planner is a good thing to have, where you write down your ideas, write out a process and things like that. So my number one tool for us is a planner. Now, the next thing that I definitely think is important for us to have is social media platforms. And I will let you know the few that I think are absolutely important to have right now. The first one that I think is very, very important is Instagram. So the reason why I'm saying Instagram first is because we're now in a visual age where people don't want to read too much or listen to too much. So Instagram is great for that because it allows you to put content in an inviting and attractive way. So you can put your things out on graphic, and it attracts people to come in and see what you're talking about or what you have to offer. And Instagram has a great volume of viewership. And so that's a good place for people to find you. Now, the next platform, social media platform that I think is absolutely important, which is the third one. So this number 3 is a live streaming platform. And I'm going to say Periscope, Facebook Live, and Instagram Live. So I'm bunching them up together for a reason. No matter what live streaming tool or platform you decide to use, it's very, very important for you to go live. Live streaming is here to stay. We all know that because every single platform is implementing it. Instagram was the last one to incorporate it. Now, depending on what your focus is, that would determine which platform you choose. So Periscope, I think, is really the best for business posts. And because you can also save the picture and the video and repurpose it later, I absolutely recommend Periscope. Now, Facebook Live is also good because you already have a followership there. So, you know, it's easier to build like interaction and things like that on Facebook Live. But if you really want to know where your generic business viewers are coming from, then that would be Periscope. So the IG Live, hi Bukola, thanks for joining us. Instagram Live, I like, even though there are a couple of things that they may need to work on. I like Instagram Live because it builds that sense of urgency for the viewers, right? So they see you going live, they know they can't catch a replay, so they're forced to come in live immediately. That's okay, Bukola, thanks for joining us. So they're forced to come on live immediately, right? They can't have a replay. I'm not 100% sure if you can save the videos yet. So Instagram Live is great, you know, for building that urgency. And then because you've been posting business tips or anything like that Instagram already, it's easier to convert them to see you because they've been seeing maybe pictures or maybe video clips that you've been posting, but now they get to join you live and ask you questions and get to know you more. So that's why I think Instagram Live is a benefit. And of course, I'm sure they'll tweak certain things. Like right now, Instagram doesn't really give your entire audience a notification that you're on. You know, that's something that I think they may work on. Right now, they don't offer us a replay. But again, that's something that I think that they will work on eventually, right, as the demand comes up. So the fourth tool that I want to share with us is Canva, because now I've mentioned Instagram and I've mentioned live streaming and all that, right? So Canva is very important, I think, for creating graphics. Now, I say Canva because that's what I use the most. But like Deborah said earlier, there are other tools that you can use to create graphics. She did mention WordSwag, which I'm familiar with. There was another one that I was using before. I don't remember what it's called now. Hi, April. Thanks for coming in. But I think it was Typogram or something like that. But, you know, there are other tools that you can use to create graphics. But definitely you want to make sure that you have some sort of tool to help you create graphics, because like I said, Instagram is all about the graphics, what's attractive, what's enticing. So you need to devote some time and some resources into creating those graphics that will bring people into your platforms, right? So that's number 4. Now, number 5 that I did mention, that I want to mention is SendLane. It's an email building program. And the reason why I think, thanks Deborah for the timing, the reason why I think SendLane is absolutely important is because it doesn't only allow you to, like Deborah said, social media platforms may not be here all the time. They may not always be reliable. Sometimes your videos may get lost or whatever. So you want to make sure that as you're building your audience on social media platforms, you're also carrying them over to a home base. Now, she did mention the website, but I'm going to talk about the email list because that's another place that you can kind of keep them and interact with them and build your relationship with them outside of social media. Why I like SendLane is, apart from the fact that it's pretty affordable, I also like the fact that they have tools for automation. They offer you a landing page option, pretty much all the things like ConvertKit and lead pages and Aweber offers you, but cheaper because it's like $9 a month, right? So it's perfect because it offers you pretty much SendLane. SendLane, that's the name of it. Yes. So it offers you pretty much a lot of the things that all these other platforms are offering us for like $400 a year. And it's offering it to you for literally $9 a month, which is a little less than $120 a year. So I think it's absolutely amazing. So you do get the automation. Hi, Cynthia. Thanks for coming in. So you do get the automation. You get the landing page. You get to create your subscribe form and things like that. So send as in S-E-N-D, lane as in L-A-N-E. So that's S-E-N-D-L-A-N-E. So yeah, like I said, it offers you the integration for your website, which is great. It gives you the forms that you need, you know, for your opt-ins and things like that. And it does give you like the stats. So let you know how many subscribers, how they opted in and things like that. It gives you all those stats that, you know, all the other bigger platforms are offering, but it's cheaper because it's like $9 a month. So it comes out to less than $120. So again, I'm just going to run through, and thank you guys who are just joining me. I super appreciate you for coming in. I'm going to run through all the tools that I share with you guys. You can absolutely catch the replay just to get familiar with everything in details. So the first thing that I mentioned is, so I know that I mentioned Instagram for visibility and attractive visuals and things like that. I know I mentioned Periscope, Facebook Live, and Instagram, and the different things that they offer us for live streaming. I know that I mentioned having a planner. Yes, that was number one. So you can stay organized, write your ideas, your goals, your visions, and things like that. So that is another one that I mentioned. I also mentioned Canva for your graphics. So you want to make sure you have really good graphics for, Canva absolutely is amazing for building enticing graphics and things like that. And the last one, number 5, that I did mention for building your email list, automation, integration, landing pages, and all that good stuff is SendLane. So if you guys have any questions, you can absolutely let me know. And Deborah, let me know how I'm doing for time. And if anyone has any questions about any of these tools that I mentioned to you, I would absolutely love to answer your questions. And we will be back on Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. GMT. Yes, SendLane is for email list building, 6 p.m. GMT, to continue giving you guys some of the tools that we think are absolutely amazing for your business. And yes, most of them are free. Some of them do require you to put a little bit of investment in it. But like we said, these are things that you need for your business. So it's always a good thing to invest in yourself, invest in your business, invest in your growth. So if no one has any questions, I will go ahead and sign out. But if you do, you can always send me a message. You can find me on Periscope, Lola's Tips, Twitter, Lola's Tips, Facebook, Lola's Tips, and Instagram _Lola's Tips _. So thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of the Periscope Circle of Influence, where you can get biz tips, ideas, and some of the things that business people, entrepreneurs really think about but don't really like to talk about. We bring it to you just as real as it gets. And again, we are devoted to the growth of you as an individual and your business. You can join our Facebook group. It's bit.ly/Periscope Circle of Influence. That's bit.ly/Periscope Circle of Influence. That is where you can really interact with us, ask us questions, pick our brains, get to see how we're doing what we're doing, because you absolutely love what we're doing. So thank you guys so much again for joining us. Thank you, April, for sticking around. Thank you again, Deborah, for sticking around. And we will have Bukola back with us on Thursday, same time, same place, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. GMT. Bye, lovely ladies. Bye.